All right, so we're live here. Second game of the day in the LILJ High School Winter League playoffs. And in this matchup, we have Cold Spring Harbor taking on the 2026s of YJ Torrey Mitchell. And right now it is a 1-0 lead for Cold Spring Harbor on the goal scored by Olivia Malata. So the ball now on the offensive end for YJ. Looking to get on the board. And with the rock is Sarah Richard. Now Cold Spring Harbor, they send the double. Richard, she gets that one out to Khalees. That pass now intended for Zillis. She gets it on the bounce. Zillis looking to get inside that shot. That one is off the pipe. The fight for the ground ball. Now it's Zillis, the look inside. And this one is going to be a violation. The ball will go back to Cold Spring Harbor. So the Seahawks back with it on offense now. Oh, nice look for Spielberger. And it is in. So the lead now at 2-0 for CSH. And the assist to Kelly Callahan. But on the other end, YJ, they come right back and they get on the board. So Richard makes this a 2-1 game. So now it's Reynolds. She gives to Callahan for CSH. Callahan looks for Spielberger, but Sarah Richard with the takeaway. And now here comes Meadow Zillis up the field for YJ. Zillis to Sussy. Sussy back to Zillis. And good defense by CSH, denying transition. But they get the goal anyway, does YJ. That one scored by Carly Amato. And so we are now tied up at 2, which is going to bring us back to the draw circle. So on the draw for Cold Spring Harbor, it's going to be Ryan Reynolds. And for YJ, it'll be Gianna Khalees. And possession goes to YJ. So Khalees with that ground ball. Oh, and the shot there by Sussy goes wide. And Zillis is there for the backup. Now it's Zillis, defended by Spielberger. Now it's McCrary up top. Gets the pick from Torrey. Now gives Taylor Reesing. So a short time for YJ, just 5 to shoot. Khalees to Tori. Ah, she stumbles. Ball is on the ground. The shot. And the shot by Sussy off just in a nick of time. And this will wind up being a reset for YJ. So now McCrary gives to Khalees. Khalees, that shot. That one goes wide. And the backup there by Sussy. Now it's Amato. Gets knocked down. Ball free, and it's taken back by Ryan Reynolds. Here comes Reynolds pushing up the field for CSH. Reynolds the feed. And this is going to stay with Cold Spring Harbor. So give this one back to Mary Julis. And Julis shooting. And the save by Stratton. The quick outlet to Khalees. And Knott has it for YJ pushing up the field. Not to McCrary. And now they'll pull this one back out. So YJ, they work this around. Ball now with Gianna Khalees. Khalees gets to Zillis. And keeping it alive is McCrary. Now just 12 to shoot. Ball back to McCrary. Here comes the pick by Khalees. McCrary shooting. And that shot is saved by Maya Soskin. And Sophia Marino clears up the field for Cold Spring Harbor. But ball down, and McCrary's got it for YJ. Now it's Meadows-Zillis who's going to slow this one down. So that's Sussy shooting and a nice knockdown. But the second effort, and it is good. So YJ, they take the 3-2 lead. So it's Sarah Richard with the go-ahead goal. Now the ball back on offense with Cold Spring Harbor. Now Callahan has it for CSH. Oh, nice feed. And Reynolds' shot goes wide. The chase. Oh, that's a great effort by Sophia Melli. And this one is going to be going back to YJ. That's a great job tracking this one down. And Melli gets it up to Tiedemann. Now it's Richard. Now Zillis gives to Sussy, the shot. And it's good. So the fake and the finish by Madison Sussy. So it's YJ now leading this one 4-2. And out of bounds, this stays with Cold Spring Harbor. So the ball now with Malata at X. Malata, that shot is saved by Stratton. And Stratton quickly gets it up to Zillis. Here comes Zillis. And Richard looks to secure it. And she does. Oh, but nice job by Spielberger coming in with that check from behind. Ball, though, will stay with YJ. Now it's Sussy. Richard, defended by Spielberger. Richard shooting, saved by Soskin. And Rachel Louie sends that one up ahead. Long looking to come up with it. And she's got it. Now gets it to Reynolds. Ball now back on offense with Cold Spring Harbor. Nice fight for the GB. Sienna Koch and Knott, and it ends up getting scooped up by Mia Monica. So the 4-2 lead for YJ with possession as they look for more. Now 5 minutes remaining in the first half. McNulty surveying. Oh, nice look for Sussy. She scores. So that is McNulty to Sussy. And now a 5-2 lead for YJ. So Cold Spring Harbor, they look for an answer. Ball in the stick of Kelly Callahan. Callahan to Reynolds. Oh, but intercepted by Amato. Great read there by Carly Amato. She pushes up the field as Spielberger looks to track her down. And Spielberger does. And the turnover gives it back to Cold Spring Harbor. So Cold Spring Harbor, they work this around. Now up top with Reynolds. Reynolds defended by McCrary. Here comes the pick. Now they send the double with Calise. And that shot is going to be in. How about that shot, which is scored by Lila Long. As we get another look at this one. In traffic, Long going with the Twizzler and able to connect. So the score now 5-3, which brings us back to the draw circle. So once again on the draw, it's Reynolds and Calise. And the ground ball goes to Zillis. And Zillis flips to McCrary. Now to McNulty. Oh, that pass across intended for Sussy. She secures, but good defense by Rachel Louie, denying a shot opportunity. Now it's Khalees up top. McCrary now gets her way inside, shoots, and the save by Soskin. Fight for the ground ball, which goes back to McCrary. So a fresh shot clock for YJ. Now 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Khalees shooting, and that one goes wide. And possession is awarded to Maya Soskin. So give this one back to Cold Spring Harbor. So Rachel Louie gets it up to the offense for CSH. It's about a 20-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock on Miller's pass, which is intended for Reynolds. And she does a good job of keeping that one in bounds. Reynolds now with 15 to shoot. Now it's Spielberger. She gets it to Callahan. Callahan shooting. And the save by Stratton. Now the shot clock is turned off with 20 seconds to go. YJ, they can get one more shot off here before the half. Amato looking for it, and she's got it. Ball once again on the ground. And Amato with it. 2 to shoot. Khalees. And that is going to take us to halftime. So a 5-3 game with YJ in front. We'll take a brief timeout and be back shortly with the start of the second half. All right, so we're back here for the second half. YJ, Torrey Mitchell, and Cold Spring Harbor. And it's a 5-3 lead for YJ. Ball on offense with Cold Spring Harbor. So Sienna Koch works that back to Reynolds. Now it's Mulata. Mulata shooting on another save for Stratton. So now YJ looking to get this one up to their offense. So Devin Slattery looks to clear. Now Sophia Melli gets it up to the offense of YJ. Now it's Casey Torrey. Torrey shooting. And the save, and this one going back to Cold Spring Harbor. So, by the way, Cold Spring Harbor with the goalie switch, as it's now Audrey Davidian in the net in the second half. And that shot by Callahan goes wide. And possession awarded to YJ. So nice job by Caroline Scully winning the chase. Now back on offense with it is YJ. Ball with Madison Sussy, defended by McGraw. Now it's Sarah Richard. Richard to Monica. Monica. And she draws the whistle here with 17 on the shot clock. So give this one back to Mia Monica. And Monica looking to run it in. And the save by Davidian. Ball on the ground. And McGraw has it for CSH. Now Rachel Louie looks to clear. Louie racing up the field. Gets to Spielberger. On Mulata's pass, broken up by Scully. Mulata looking to get it back. But the GB goes to Stratton. Now here comes YJ. Slattery looking for Reesing. And the turnover now gives it back to CSH. Reynolds up ahead to Mulata. So now Cold Spring Harbor, they work this one around. Mulata now goes back to Callahan. Sienna Koch now defended by Amato. Oh, and Amato with great defense, and she takes it away. So Amato with the caused turnover, gets it ahead to Calise. Here comes Gianna Calise. So good transition defense by Cold Spring Harbor. YJ will settle in, and they will score. So the goal scored by Casey Torrey, and give that assist to Taylor Reesing. So that's now a 6-3 lead for YJ. And Davidian will look for an outlet. Gets it to McGraw. So for Cold Spring Harbor, they're looking for any type of answer right now, as the momentum fully with YJ. And that pass intended for Sienna Koch. Instead, the ground ball to Sophia Melli for YJ. Melli looking for McCrary. And it is instead scooped up by Meadows-Illis. Now back to McCrary. And that one knocked down and into the stick of Davidian. Now Rachel Louie clearing for Cold Spring Harbor. And Louie gets it to Malata. Now it's Callahan, gives to Spielberger. Oh, Spielberger, what a feed. And that's a goal for Lila Long. Nice find there by Ruby Spielberger. And it's Long with the finish, which is her second of the game. So the score now 6-4, just inside of 12 minutes remaining in the game. And on the other end, it's Reesing, and it's good. So Taylor Reesing with the answer for YJ. Just like that, they're back up by 3. So possession back with Cold Spring Harbor on offense. They get it to X with Malata. Malata defended by Slattery. Now they send the double. And Malata still scores. So for Liv Malata, that's her second of the game. Finishing with that bounce shot. And the score now 7-5, which brings us back for another draw. So once again, it'll be Ryan Reynolds taking the draw for CSH. And for YJ, it's Sarah Richard. And the ground ball goes to Malata. Oh, and this is going to be a charge on Malata. So Sophia Melli laying out for the charge. And that is going to give the ball back to YJ. So great job by Melli, laying her body on the line, taking that hit. So on the offensive end for YJ, Reesing gives to Richard. Richard shooting. And this one will stay with YJ. Davidian getting a piece, which resets the shot clock. Reesing now surveys. She gives it to McNulty. Oh, McNulty's shot. That one goes high. Ball will stay with YJ. Oh, and Reesing's pass broken up, and the ground ball goes to McGraw. So a good defensive stance by Cold Spring Harbor And here they come on the other end. And that shot is a save once again for Stratton. And the ground ball to Melly. Now it's Slattery up ahead to Monica. Reesing off that pass for Sussy, just unable to handle it cleanly. But Sussy takes the contact and she'll keep possession. So Spielberger will go behind. Sussy gives to Richard. Richard the feed for Monica, and she scores. So Monica from Richard. So inside of 7 minutes remaining in the game. Cold Spring Harbor looking for an answer. Short time though as the ball with Malata with now 10 to shoot. Malata for Spielberger. And that one is going to be saved once again by Stratton. Stratton quickly gets it up ahead to Casey Torrey. CSH though, they force the takeaway. So now pushing up the field is Reynolds. Reynolds shooting. Oh, and that one goes wide. And so it's Shaloub with the backup. Now Malata once again defended by Slattery. Malata the shot. Oh, and another save for Stratton. And that one tipped by Stratton. And that shot goes high. Give this one back to YJ. Now it's Calise to Amato. And Amato's shot is saved by Davidian. Davidian with the quick hitter to Malata. And Amato looks to track her down. And Cold Spring Harbor will slow this one down. Now it's Spielberger with the feed, intended for Malata, but just a little too high to handle, and it goes out of bounds. Ball back to YJ. Now Scully clearing up the field for YJ. And she gets it to Amato on offense. Now McCrary, she gives to McNulty. Now they get it to X with Sussy. Sussy looks for the inside roll, that shot. And that's gonna be a save for Davidian. Ball still on the ground. Possession with YJ as it's Casey Torrey with the GB. Sussy shooting. And another save for Davidian. Zillis with the ground ball, so once again, fresh time for YJ. Now McCrary with the shot, and it is in. So for Cameron McCrary, she increases the lead now to 10-5 for YJ. And the takeaway, Sussy with it. Sussy shoots and scores. So that's back-to-back goals in a blink for YJ. And 11-5 the score. So with that being the 16th goal of the game, we make our way back to the draw circle. And the GB to Khalees. But she loses it, and it's Mackenzie McGraw with it for Cold Spring Harbor. So now 90 seconds remaining in the game. Ball on the stick of Spielberger. She works it across to Callahan. And Callahan to Koch. And Koch with the finish. Now on the other end, Sussy shooting. And that one goes high. So just 40 seconds remaining on the check by Spielberger. She has the cause turnover, and that'll turn off the shot clock. This one out of bounds. So nice job by Zillis, forcing the turnover. Ball back to YJ. And a good stick by Cold Spring Harbor on that shot by McNulty. And time is going to run out in this one. So this will be an 11-6 win for YJ. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup.